Okay, you're all probably wondering who the heck that guy is down there. Hey guys, welcome back to the 928Studios podcast. I'm your host, Colin Silber. This is my co-host, Fia Capana, and down there is a special guest, my brother, Finn.
Yes, I have a name.
He does have a name. And today, we're going to go into an in-depth review of WandaVision. I think we're going to be here a while.
Look at my dolly sweater. Okay, that's it.
All right, so for those of you who surprisingly don't know, and I know there's going to be a few of you, the Marvel Cinematic Universe is a universe consisting of 23 current films with characters from the Marvel Universe. It consists of, in chronological order of release, Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, The First Avenger, The Avengers, Iron Man 3, Thor the Dark World, Captain America, The Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers Age of Ultron, Ant-Man, Captain America Civil War, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Spider-Man Homecoming, Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther, Avengers Infinity War, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, Avengers Endgame, and Spider-Man Far From Home. Oh, man. And there are more coming. We're getting a Black Widow film. We're getting a sequel to Doctor Strange, which I forgot to mention because I'm an idiot. But yeah. So today we're going to be focusing on the first of the 4 TV shows they announced that are coming this year. I say 4 because there are more TV shows. But yeah, so the first TV show is based off of a character called Wanda Maximoff, who in the comics is known as Scarlet Witch.
Okay.
And the android Vision, who was a creator.
Technically, she is not the Scarlet Witch till the end. Technically.
So
I think we should just call her Wanda.
Wanda.
Yeah, but every time I think, I always just call her Scarlet Witch, and they always do.
That's so much more work to say.
Scarlet Witch.
I really didn't care about Scarlet Witch until I watched WandaVision.
Was there a Scarlet Witch before WandaVision?
I know, I really didn't care about Scarlet Witch at all.
Comics, she's just Scarlet Witch. That's just her alias. And she was a member of Captain America's Avengers when the original team left. That's some comic history for you. So I had to watch 6 hours of this show because it's 6 hours long if you watch all the episodes in one sitting.
Not really that
I
long.
didn't do that. I watched 1 episode per week when it came out. Well, 2 episodes for the...
You can edit that out.
You know what? What's the... Okay, sorry about that. You will not believe why I had to stop recording or like cut
Random over chips and bagels.
Yeah, cut randomly because I'm putting this on Spotify, or my brother is. So she was on the phone. I had to stop recording because she was arguing with someone over a bag of chips and 2 bagels, which is kind of ridiculous.
And I won. I'm getting the chips and the bagels.
Think about it.
Wow.
So, whatever.
I should have asked for bagel chips.
Bagel chips.
That's disgusting. Okay, whatever. So it's 6 hours of TV if you sit through it in one sitting. I had to see 2 episodes at the start, and then every week I'd watch 1. And I've already made a review on the channel, but I'm going in depth on my thoughts because...
Can we just say our general thoughts before?
I like it.
I loved it.
I liked it.
Hate it. No, I didn't hate it. I just didn't like it.
I liked it.
I would have rated WandaVision. Oh, am I supposed to say that?
Oh, final scores at the end.
Look at my dog. Oh, wait, you're gonna see my laundry.
All right.
Look at my dog. He's a thick boy.
Did Finn just say he had to fart?
I said I'm going on the floor.
I thought you said you had to fart.
I said I'm going on the floor.
What are we doing with our lives?
I don't know, I'm making YouTube videos.
I just yelled at people for bagels.
Okay.
I was like, because it gives me energy.
No more. Okay, let's get straight to the chase. Let's just cut straight to the chase. So the show released officially on January 15th and ended on March 5th. So hold
Don't
on.
mind me, I'm just on the floor.
Yeah, fine. And it's only 9 episodes long. So so
And how could it possibly release once a week?
so
I don't
yeah.
know. My math
So
is
it's
off.
very different from the
There. My chunky wants. I want to snuggle with it.
Too bad he's gone.
Okay.
So it's different from the usual Marvel formula, as you know, that's usually a 2-hour movie, or in the case of Avengers Endgame, 3 hours and 3 minutes. But I always thought that it's unnecessary to just continue the story. And
That's not me this time.
let me just that was me. I'm sorry. I'll try to shut whoever's texting me up.
Tell him to shut up.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I don't think we should see that anymore.
Or
All right.
hear that.
If you do, then I'm sorry. Okay. So after
Wait,
Avengers Endgame,
Finn, what's your zodiac sign?
I don't know.
he's a Virgo or something, or a Leo. I don't know. Like, can we not? All right. Okay.
I was just really. I needed to know in that moment.
After Avengers Endgame, I thought that I was like pretty much like any Marvel movie or anything that's based on Marvel I saw wasn't in my head canon. So I just thought it was the original
Cannon on your head?
Let me ask you something, Colin. If it wasn't called Endgame, would you still feel the same?
What if it was called
If
Start?
it was the end of the era, then yeah. If it was still the end of the era,
Called Start Game.
what?
Can it be called Start Game because it started everything?
That'd be cool.
Start game? No,
It's like Endgame. They were like, we're not gonna make any more Marvel movies, and then people were like, I'm back into Marvel, and they were like, just kidding. We're gonna make all these TV shows because we never said we weren't gonna make TV
So
shows.
one of the TV show announcements they announced back in like 2019 was WandaVision, and it was originally called Wanda and Vision.
That's not as good as WandaVision.
And so I looked at the concept art, and I'm just like, holy shit, that looks terrible.
I have hand sanitizer.
It looks like I don't care.
Well,
It looked really corny, and the idea of a sitcom
I just got a
as
text.
mixing
Wait.
is never a good idea because
But as we know, Colin is biased,
I'm
like he
biased.
had just said.
I said I was biased as frick. This is my opinion, and if you don't, swear to God. Okay, if you don't agree with me, that's fine. If you do, then great. Let's continue. So the pandemic hit, and the show got, well, it was gonna come out. Gonna come out in 2021, anyways. But by the end of 2020, like September, I saw the first trailer, and I was still very unimpressed.
But still biased.
But still biased because there are some people saying like my dad specifically was like, oh, this is gonna be a good show. Stop it.
Turn your ringer off.
Oh my God.
Are you on a computer?
Coming from my computer.
Are you on the newest computer?
It's a MacBook Air.
Okay, then just delete the
Contacts.
messages from your dock. Just say remove from dock. It worked for me last time.
Whatever, all right? So you shouldn't see that anymore. So the trailers are just like, I'm thinking that this will be the worst of the bunch. It'll be the worst of the Marvel shows because there was also Falcon and Winter Soldier, which is something that I'm currently watching right now. And by the way, if you've seen that show, the ending of episode 4, what an ending.
What?
Of Falcon and Winter Soldier.
No. I didn't even know that.
but you haven't seen it. I know there's gonna be a Loki show and a What If show.
A Loki show.
Loki.
Loki.
Loki. It's Loki. All right.
Loki.
Then the show was announced to come out on January 5th.
Just turn on Do Not Disturb. Look. You see like those little switches?
I know. Hold on, I'm doing it now. Hide alerts.
That's what I thought.
No, I don't want to talk to you, Siri. Stop.
That's what I thought. There, I turned off alerts. So that should
Did
do not disturb.
you turn on Do Not Disturb?
No, turn on hide alerts, which is basically do not disturb, but yeah. Anyways, so the show came out on January 15th, and I watched it since the beginning. So we're gonna recap every single episode, give our thoughts on those episodes, and yeah. So we're gonna start with episode 1, which is themed to a 50s sitcom.
Loved it. Love the 50s. I wish I was born in the 50s.
The plot of the episode is basically just like the Dick Van Dyke Show. Like Wanda and Vision do like
But you love the
shenanigans.
Dick Van Dyke show. You gotta stick around.
They do shenanigans for like an hour and a half in the real life. They have a nosy neighbor, and then they're having dinner with the boss, which is something that doesn't happen anymore. It only happens in like those, and only happens in like TV.
Virus.
I mean, no.
You've
Because,
been-
like, bosses don't
you've
come
been
to your
forgotten.
house anymore to do that. I mean, I was just sitting on the couch that night. I'm just watching it, and I'm like, so as soon as the intro finished, which was like, because it played the Marvel theme and everything, but it also played like a 50s theme that's like very, 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 very reminiscent of like jazz or something. And the
Jazz.
and the effects
Texting me.
the effects look really bad in that intro, and I'm just looking over to my dad. I'm like, what did I just do? And the rest of the episode proved to be just so awful. Like, I mean, I will say this. The acting in the 50s sitcom actually works to some degree, but in the end, it's literally the most boring thing ever. Like when it finally was over, I'm just like,
Okay, that's a little much.
so there's one thing I liked, and it was the commercial with like the Stark toaster.
Oh, I loved the little commercials.
It was funny. It was funny. I liked it.
I like those.
Yeah, I liked the that's the first commercial and probably my favorite. I don't know. But in the end, I thought that this episode was cheap and boring, and it's not a good first impression. So
I thought it was a great first episode.
overall, I give it a
I
1
liked it.
out of 10. So I know I sound a bit harsh, but this is just my honest opinion. And I just feel like this is something
I
that
give the first episode a 7 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. I still didn't really understand what was going on, but I enjoyed it.
episode 2. If I'm being honest, this is my least favorite of the bunch.
I liked it.
All right, so the intro is funny. I mean, it's funny to some degree that like it's mimicking Bewitched, which is a show about a witch, which is kind of funny.
Which?
Which?
Which
Okay.
was which?
The literal plot on Disney Plus, it read like Wanda and Vision do a magic show. I'm like, what? No.
No.
So yeah, the entire plot, literally Vision goes to work and then he swallows gum. I'll get to the jokes in that episode too, because there are a lot of bad jokes.
I have a camera.
Wanda goes to like the nosy neighbor whose name is Agnes, by the way. I mean, what? And
What's the name? Agnes.
The girl in Despicable Me.
every time I hear the name Agnes, I always think of an old woman. Not to offend anybody,
It
just
was a small child in Despicable Me.
I know. That's just.
My chips
All the
are
Agnes's.
here.
I don't care about your stupid chips.
1 second, I'll be right back. My chips have arrived.
Oh my god.
Chips. I need them chips.
People these days. By the way, for those of you wondering, I will be doing a room remodel to look like a movie memorabilia area like the Universal Studios Hollywood.
I haven't seen your room yet.
You'll see my room later, okay?
Your room now.
No, you can't. I don't want you up here.
Wait. I'll be right back.
No.
Don't stop recording. It won't take long.
My God, you. See what I had to live with, guys? Or hear what I have to live with, guys?
Told you it wouldn't take long.
Get out now.
I just want to see your new room. It doesn't look that different.
Turn around.
It doesn't look that different.
Okay, get out. Go back to your screen. Stop it. Stop. Stop it.
Hello?
Stop it. No, put the book down. Ow. He just threw The Shining on me. Okay, while we wait for Miss Chips to get back and for Room Stormer to get back, I just want to say I'll be doing that and I will show you what it'll look like when the end is near. It's about 10% done at this point. I'm just waiting for some things. Because now it kind of just looks like a kid's bedroom, but I kind of want to transform it into something at Universal Studios Hollywood or the backlot tour, the defunct backlot tour at Disney's Hollywood Studios and Walt Disney Studios in
The
Paris.
Shining.
Why did you throw The Shining on me?
Because I wanted to.
Where's
Okay.
Miss Chips?
I gotta go grab my computer charger.
Oh my God. Guys, stop leaving. This is going to take a while.
Stay there, Astrid.
It's my dog. I swear to God, this is like the worst attempt at a podcast I've ever done. You guys are just going to hear some of it if I post it on Spotify or have it on Spotify. But yeah, just.
Rip, rap, eating trash. Rip, rap, eating trash.
What?
I said riff raff eating trash.
Is that supposed to rhyme? Because it doesn't rhyme.
Riff raff eating trash.
Okay. Where is.
Rap eating trash.
Where's my
Riff
co?
raff eating trash.
How do I have another text
I don't know.
from the same person?
I'm going to look at TikTok.
I'm so sick of waiting. I sound like a robot. And no, I will not be doing a review of WandaVision on Movie Central because I already feel I lost my sanity by doing it now.
I'm watching TikTok.
That just dates this video. TikTok's not going to be remembered in 2028. It's going to be nothing. That's why I hate it when movies take modern jokes, unless if it's done right. Okay. Why do I feel this is never going to end, is it?
No, it's not.
Okay. I don't care about stupid chips. You know what? I'm going to halt the recording until she comes back because this is ridiculous. 3 hours later. All right, we're back. That took way longer than I wanted it to.
Okay, first of all, I got the chips.
Lay's barbecue, great.
Great. But I think my mom bought them and they were opened. It's okay though. And also look how underfilled they fill the bags. Look
They
at that.
always fill it there.
What? And I also got my bagels, which
All
was
right, let's be done.
Bagels.
Let's be done with chips and continue our talk. So Wanda attends like this female only party or something,
Okay, female only. We must leave the Zoom meeting, Colin.
with Agnes and stuff. So it's female only, and she's with a bunch of people, and all of a sudden she hears the radio, and it's like Wanda, because the theme of this show is literally Wanda.
I remember that part. Like the radio talks to her
Yeah, it's literally just like Wanda.
while Sophia's eating chips.
And then they made a magic show. They made a magic show, and the episode turns to color, and that's it. So, as for things I hated about this episode, really all of it, except for a few things. But I want to say what I hated most. So, there's one joke that I just thought was so stupid, and it came out of nowhere. So, Vision swallows some gum.
And then
And
that
since he's a robot, it clogs up his gears or something. And then he's like, I too have some gossip to share, because he's a neighborhood watch, and he goes to his friend like Norm, who, yeah. I thought the guy with the mustache, who kind of looks like David Schwimmer, should have been called Norm. But no, they had to.
the gum. He freaks out when the gum is in his system because he's like intoxicated because he's not supposed to eat anything.
Yeah, so that happens, and then he's like, I got some gossip to share, and I think like it's gonna be like something cool, and then he literally just goes, Norm, here's a communist. And I'm just like, what? What? Why is there a communism joke in this?
because there's a communism joke in this.
I mean, I know it's 60s, but still, it's such an annoying thing. And the magic show, when Wanda's outfit made me feel things.
Go
like-
grab something.
Okay. Wanda's outfit made me feel things that I don't really want to tell, because that
It was great. I don't get it.
too much information. It made me feel adult things. I will say that. So I had to cover my eyes every time she was on screen. I'm just like, nope. 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 And then as for the stuff I liked, I liked the scene where the radio is broken. It's like, Wanda. It was very suspenseful, and it added some stuff. It added something better than a sitcom. Also, there's a scene at the end. The scene at the. Ah! Please don't ever do that again.
I do this in all the podcasts. I do it. It was, I don't think there was anything in Cat in the Hat that made comment.
No, we just talked about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Coraline,
We don't need to bring it up. We don't need to bring it up.
this
Coraline.
So yeah, I also like
this
this.
Coraline.
No, he hasn't.
Well, it's good. You should watch it.
So so at the end there's like a beekeeper that comes from the sewer, and Wanda's like, no. That part I enjoyed, but still, this is the worst of the 9 episodes.
I agree.
So I gave it a 1.
I give it a 5.
No, just like the last one.
First episode?
The second episode.
5.
Now we go on to episode 3, which is a 70s sitcom.
I didn't rate the episode yet.
Oh, sorry. Episode 2. The one
I rated like a 4.5.
Okay. So yeah, now we move on to episode 3, and
Because if you think about, there are crucial points. Like, even though it might be boring, you have to pay attention because there are crucial things.
I tried. So episode 3 is a 70s sitcom, and the intro is like, it reminds me of the Partridge Family theme. If you listen to it, and you'll know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean, but okay.
So yeah, Wanda's like pregnant, but then her magic somehow makes her stomach grow. It didn't make any sense.
Okay.
And Vision,
I'll explain it. Wanda has magic powers. So when she's pregnant, everything's quicker. And you'll see when she has the twins that they grow quick too.
we'll bring that up because
Yeah.
I just found that to be such a stupid convenience. Like
And when she has
her powers never.
when she has contractions, she doesn't know what's happening. So it's like a lot of like her she's not trying to do anything,
There's
but
a stork.
she kind of does more.
There's a
like
freaking
her-
stork.
Oh my god, because it's like her powers are doing, and we'll talk about that a lot later because most of what's happening isn't Wanda's fault because her
So-
powers are stronger than she is. So when she has a contraction, it like the power goes out or the sprinklers turn on.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just felt like it was just so lazy and an easy out. So honestly, I'm just gonna say it. Wanda's powers in the actual Marvel universe don't do anything. They just kind of twist the world and turn it into something different, but I've never heard of like magic pregnancy. Maybe it's in the comics. I don't know.
Magic pregnancy.
Magic pregnancy.
Magic pregnancy.
Wanda's journey in magic pregnancy.
Written by Wanda and Vision Maximoff. Vision's last name isn't actually Maximoff though, so yeah.
Wanda Maximoff and Vision.
Vision.
Okay.
His last name is Vision. Okay. So yeah, all right.
Back
And
to
also
questions.
they made their name. All right, okay. So then there's the scene. This is my least favorite part. The scene where she actually gives birth. I know it's a sitcom, right? But you do not have to make it that over the top. So they play drums like this.
Sweetheart, she's pushing a human out of her.
Yeah,
Without any medicine. She
and
can be over the top if she wants.
this is her scream. Ah!
You cut out right when you
Like,
start screaming.
it's not natural, and it's just the way
Because
sitcoms.
what do you expect?
Like here's
Baby,
what
it's out.
It's
Baby,
just like you're
it's
swallowing a sandwich or something.
I expect this. Like it hurts, I
That's
know,
what she did.
but I don't want. No, she did. Ah!
That's the exact same thing. Screaming.
We're gonna fact check this. Stop.
Don't fact check.
Fact check.
I'm fact checking this.
I just yeah,
Fact
it's
check.
so,
Wanda birth.
it's so over the top. I know she's giving birth, but you do not have to do that. Like,
Ready?
guys, no, don't read this. You're gonna
I'm
get
fact checking this. This is only like
monetized, and I don't even
29 seconds. You're not gonna be What do you see? A human and nothing else.
You're reading stuff that kids can't. Okay, no, wait. Oh,
Push, Wanda.
oh.
You didn't yell like. I don't know what you're talking about, Colin.
That was the first of the two births.
So she has another one, and like
That's
there's one joke in between where she looks all calm and then she screams and then Vision screams. I'm just like, and after it was over, I'm like, what did I just watch?
I don't know. What did you?
So and then guess what? Okay, she names her kids the most American names you could possibly name.
Bonnie and Billy.
You could. She is European. She could have named them after.
Bonnie and Billy.
me and Billy.
You could have named them after Pietro. Your
Pietro.
brother. But no, you called them
Pietro.
Tommy and
I know he
Billy.
was likable, but I didn't like him.
We'll get there. So then Geraldine, who I didn't mention because
Gerald.
she's barely a character in these sitcom worlds. she so Wanda says she's a twin.
I would argue she's the most important character.
Literally adds nothing to the story. They say that
She's Monica Rambeau.
spoilers.
No, this whole
No,
thing.
no. Because I was gonna get to that. So Geraldine
How
is
is it a spoiler
yeah,
if you're watching this and you
Geraldine brings up that Pietro was killed by Ultron, and then Wanda gets all mad and throws her out the house, and then Geraldine lands in real life, and she's Monica Rambeau. So, anyways, moving on. Episode 4, so much better than the. Oh no! I forgot to give my rating. So, out of all of them, this was better than the first 2, but it's still bad. Like
6 out of 10.
What?
I think it's a
6 out of 10.
3 out
agree.
of 10.
I like the first one better, but it was good.
3 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
3 out of 10. Anyways, episode 4. Okay, don't touch my video camera.
No, I'm touching your video camera.
So episode 4 was so much better than the previous 3. It opens with a visualization what happened after the Hulk snapped his fingers in Endgame.
Oh yeah, because the things like you're confused because like you remember when the beekeeper and then the there's like and then the blood stain and the
All
helicopter.
those questions are
explains-
answered in this episode, and it works. So first we start off with Monica Rambeau in the hospital, and she's scared and she doesn't know what's going on. She's
Like
like,
her mother died.
where's my mom? I don't care that her mom died. I didn't
She
care.
died of cancer.
She died of cancer, but I don't care because I didn't really care for that character.
You didn't like Monica Rambeau?
I didn't like Maria Rambeau. Monica Rambeau's fine.
Monica Rambeau's
Maria
I didn't like
When she
Monica
goes-
Rambeau later in the show.
So then she goes to Sword, which is actually a thing from the comics, but it deals with aliens.
It's not Shield, it's the opposite. It's Sword.
It's supposed to be like a space agency.
Isn't Shield space agency?
No. SHIELD stands for the Strategic Homeland Intervention.
No, that'd be to Shield.
Yeah. Sword is like a space. Yeah. So Monica Rambeau goes back and she meets this guy called Director Hayward, who's a jerk. So I'm going to call him Director Jerkface.
Okay.
So then she goes and meets Randall Park, aka Woo, from
Woo.
Wasp. He's
I liked
actually
him. He was good.
he was
Is he
good
like
in
the
it.
FBI agent from
He's the FBI agent from Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I didn't watch that.
Well,
me.
why we're gonna watch some of these later, okay? So they're just trying to figure out everything what Wanda did. It's like a spy thriller, so it's like more Marvel-esque, I guess. And then there's Darcy. If you guys have seen my reviews on the Thor movies, then you know how much I hate this character.
I like Darcy.
She's annoying. She's only there
He
for
doesn't-
laughs.
It's just because of her voice, which is why Colin doesn't like him.
This is my voice.
Shut up. Just I want to pull a gun to this character's throat because I hate this character so much. It's not just her voice. It's because she tells terrible jokes. Like she tells a joke. She's just so many bad jokes. She's the worst part of the episode. I will say that. So then they figure out everything. And it's Monica Rambeau who goes inside the Hex later. And that's when she gets thrown out. There's also some sword agent who is the beekeeper. So this is the second best episode of the whole show. This is the second best episode. So I give it a 9 out of 10.
Colin's not gonna be happy, but I gave it 75 out of 100.
I mean, that's fine if you're considering it. Sophia, what's your rating for episode 4?
I give it a 5.5 out of 10.
Wait, what did you say? I didn't hear.
5.5. 55 freaking percent.
Out of
10.
Out of 10.
So literally, okay. So episode 5, we're
Colin
back.
and I just have the exact opposite opinions on like everything.
So episode 5, we're back to sitcom land, which is not fun.
Woo, sitcom land.
But it's also mixing in with the real world, so great. So the sitcom story is pretty much that Tommy and Billy, I'm really tempted. Tommy and Billy are babies at first, and then they magically age into 5-year-olds. I'm like, how lazy?
Like
They
real
have
life.
the power.
Just let time pass. Just let time pass. I mean, it's not that hard, literally. So, like, it's just so lazy and it makes no sense. It's silly. And they get a dog, and the dog dies because it ate poison things, or you'll figure out what really killed him, but it's not poison things.
And I go back too.
So then Vision learns that that his co-workers are freaking out because like the world is not natural. So then he yells at Wanda, and then at the door is Pietro Maximoff, but the better version from the X-Men universe, and I was happy. Oh yeah, in real life, Wanda comes out in her jacket, and she has her Sokovian accent again. So rating wise, I thought it was half good, half bad. There's more. So 5 out of 10. Not impressed. I was not amused.
I agree. I say like
5
4
out.
or 5. 5 is fine.
I was not impressed.
Woo!
So episode 6,
Finn, did you enjoy this episode?
episode 5. The
Pietro comes.
That's one of the only parts I like, but I guess it was okay, in my opinion.
So, all right, moving on. We have episode 6. This is the one that really is my dad's favorite of the bunch, honestly.
Wait, what's this one?
The 90s one. So the episode starts off really obnoxious. It just
Oh, I love that.
plays obnoxious 90s rock music in there. It's like 90s, 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 90s.
Oh, okay.
And it's the worst of the intros. I mean, so then the plot literally is there's a Halloween party. Pietro is taking care of the kids. And
I didn't love this episode.
neither
It was
did-
good. It was fine.
I have one problem with it, and it's kind of a big one. All of the jokes were literally to make fun of the 90s.
Well, maybe they are making fun of the 90s.
They are, and it's not fun.
What's the problem with that? Some people from the 90s, did they care? No.
They made a bad.
Look at this, Colin. Look.
Are you
You
playing?
know the Jurassic World ride on your channel? 89 views.
What?
Just checked
Let me
it.
check. Let me check.
Shameless plug already.
Let's see that.
Shameless freaking plug.
Okay.
It
Okay.
says 47, but when you click on the video, it says 89.
I feel good right now.
Yeah, but still no views on the Cat in the Hat thing. Oh wait, 5 views on
Click it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the podcast we filmed yesterday. Anyways, yeah, like all the jokes, especially the commercial with the yogurt. I'm like, my apologies to anybody who was offended by this.
Oh yeah, Colin, you still have only 10 views on life.
Like, can we not? All right. So yeah, this episode gets a 7 out of 10. I mean, it's fine. But
I think it's 3 out of 10.
it's fine, but it could be better.
3 out of 10.
Episode score for episode 6. I meant to say, if I said episode 7 earlier, I meant episode 6. What's your score for episode 6?
I already said 3 out of 10.
You.
This is Halloween.
The
No.
Halloween one, yeah.
Life,
6 out of 10.
Okay. Now we move on to episode 7, which is actually considered one of the worst ones. But honestly, I didn't think it was. I thought it was actually good.
I enjoyed 7.
All right. The one thing I
I'm
have.
pulling up the video to play at the end of this part.
Yeah. You'll have to listen to the song and then yeah. So episode 7, honestly, it's mimicking the 2000s era sitcom.
Woo!
I mean, it pokes fun at Modern Family, which is my favorite sitcom, but you know, it's fine. I
These
thought
are only favorite sitcom.
Oh, I watch Friends. I like Friends.
Oh, also every episode is a new intro. I guess.
Except for the last two, which we'll get to. So, yeah, Wanda's confused because her world is kind of falling apart, and Vision's with Darcy, which really pissed me off because you know the reasons why. That's
do.
the one part I hate when Vision is with Darcy. I'm like, guys, just cut to the chase. So then Wanda goes downstairs into the basement, and it's revealed that Agnes was the villain all along, and she's like,
Woo! Villains. Oh wait, that's
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, I'm ready.
we get
Woo! Tom doesn't even care. He's just like,
And I killed Sparky too.
when I first saw that ending, I was just like, what?
Because Agatha's the one that brings Sparky over. She's like, oh, he was eating the plants. He's dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, not the dog. I meant like in general. Like, so I meant that she was the one like giving like the vibe that the people were all cheery as well.
woo!
So
I didn't see it coming.
neither I saw it coming because I was like, Agnes is the villain, isn't she? But it was good, the payoff. So episode 7, not episode 8. Episode 7 gets an 8 out of 10.
9.
For me, it's a 10.
Okay, now we move on to episode 8, which is like a normal Marvel movie. And that means this one is the best one. So yeah.
I didn't like this one very much.
Yeah.
What did you say to me, Lish? I'm just kidding.
The one.
We go to
so
one.
funny. I'm just kidding.
So we go to Wanda's
I'm
past.
gonna get. Just kidding.
Yeah, we go to Wanda's past and see where she got the sitcom interest and how she fell in love with Vision and how she reacted when she saw Vision's dead body after Thanos literally plucked the life out of him. So that made me really upset. That was sad. And I was speechless. It was such an amazing episode and one of the best things Marvel has done in a while. The last great thing they did
3 out of 10.
was
I did 4.5.
I gave it a 10. There was nothing I had to say that was bad. All right, now we move on to episode 9, and
The final episode.
Final
it was the most underwhelming TV finale I have ever seen in my
you
life.
wearing on your head, is that underwear?
It's a blanket, doofus.
Oh.
I look like a girl.
We can twin.
Look, I'm a girl.
Look, I'm a girl.
Yes, but you already are a girl.
I did something.
That's true.
I did it.
A tissue.
Look, I'm
It's
a
not a
girl.
tissue, it's a cloth.
If you don't understand this joke, you should probably go watch our Cat in the Hat podcast.
Podcast.
Not a podcast.
So
Been pulling every evil string.
look, I'm a girl.
Well, I'm a girl.
You already are a girl, though. Okay, all jokes aside, episode 9 is the most underwhelming episode. And
What was episode 9 again?
The last one.
I know, but what was it about again?
Remember when then like
Fighting for
the sword comes into the world and then there's like the white
Oh yeah.
At the beginning of the episode, I thought the action was good and it started off well, but the CGI for the White Vision just looked off. It looked like a video game. And the final battle with Agatha and Wanda,
Agatha Christie.
if you could even call it a final battle, that's how much it underwhelmed me. And I thought Agatha was gonna like get thrown into the wall and
Well, there's a whole backstory where Agatha is a Scarlet Witch, and she used her power, and she used dark magic.
and they literally tried to pull
Scarlet
Joan of
Witch
Arc on. They tried to
pull her magic away, and then she took theirs. So then
literally-
she's like as powerful as Wanda,
They
and then Wanda's like, "Oh hell nah,
they
I'm a
pulled it.
Scarlet Witch," and then takes her power.
So I thought she was gonna throw Agatha into the wall and have her disintegrate, but they just fly down. That's it. And by the end, everything just kind of ends really annoyingly. And then the ending was actually kind of nice, and it does tease a second season, which will be better if they're gonna follow this. But there's one part I didn't mention yet, and that was Pietro.
I don't like him.
Helped him with, drum roll please,
No.
please. They resolved Pietro's character by saying he's a nobody and by telling a boner joke.
Okay.
So that pissed me off.
You're always pissed off, but okay.
Shut up. Shut up. Vic.
God.
So episode 9 gets a 7 out of 10. I'm very
I'm the smart one here.
7 out of 10. What do you guys give episode 9? What do you guys give the last one?
Out of 10.
A 5.
A bubba.
Mhm.
The boner joke was insulting.
This is what we do
So-
if you have long hair or longer hair than you to get out of the shower, right? You put
This
this,
is what we do.
it's great, right?
Yeah. All right.
Women do that and just put the
I'm
men-
just gonna give my score for the entire series out of 10, and this is a bad show, but if you guys want to watch it, I guess you should. It's overrated as hell, and something I need
Disagree.
to see. So
disagree.
Sophia and Finn can give their final scores, and then I'll give mine. So
In total for the show, I'll give the show about an 8.5 out of 10.
Agreed. I'll say a solid 8.5. I mean, it's not.
Woo!
I agree. That's a good score.
for me, the show was a 6.
Leave your ratings in the comments and then just say that and then say I like pizza.
All right, so I guess that's it for this podcast. If you enjoyed
Pizza.
it, please leave a like, comment, and a subscription. If you
Share the video.
share the video with your friends, and I'll see all of you very soon.
Bye.
It's catch. It's catch. I've seen it on your videos. I'll catch you all.
Chips.
Chips and bagels.
All right,
Bye.
I will see all of you next time. Take care.